Hi, this is a walk in the Word, and today we're going to be in Luke chapter 7, starting with verse 36. Then one of the Pharisees asked him to eat with him, and he went to the Pharisee's house and sat down to eat. And behold, a woman in the city who was a sinner, when she knew that Jesus sat at the table in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster flask of fragrant oil and stood at his feet behind him, weeping. And she began to wash his feet with her tears, and wiped them with the hair of her head. And she kissed his feet and anointed them with the fragrant oil. Now when the Pharisee who had invited him saw this, he spoke to himself, saying, This man, if he were a prophet, would know who and what manner of woman this is who is touching him, for she is a sinner. And Jesus answered and said to him, Simon, I have something to say to you. So he said, Teacher, say it. There was a certain creditor who had two debtors. One owed 500 denarii and the other 50. And when they had nothing with them which to repay, he freely forgave them both. Tell me, therefore, which of them will love him more? Simon answered and said, I suppose the one whom he forgave more. And he said to him, You have rightly judged. Then he turned to the woman and said to Simon, You see this woman? I entered your house, you gave me no water for my feet, but she has washed my feet with her tears and wiped them with the hair of her head. You gave me no kiss, but this woman has not ceased to kiss my feet since the time I came in. You did not anoint my head with oil. This woman has anointed my feet with fragrant oil. Therefore I say to you, her sins, which are many, are forgiven, for she has loved much. But to whom little is forgiven, the same loves little. Then he said to her, Your sins are forgiven. And those who sat at the table with him began to say to themselves, Who is this who even forgives sin? Then he said to the woman, Your faith has saved you. Go in peace. The Pharisee was a fan. The woman was a follower. And look at what happens here. He doesn't even follow his own customs. Instead, he just invites Jesus so people can say, Hey, look, that Pharisee, he had Jesus at his house. Wow, he must be somebody special. It was custom that when someone came to your house, you washed their feet. When someone came to your house, you greeted them with a kiss. If it was a special person, you anointed their head with oil. And the Pharisee did none of those things. Not even the simple, courteous things that everyone would have done at that time. Because he didn't see Jesus as a person. He saw Jesus as a way to promote himself. The woman, on the other hand, came because she knew Jesus was going to be there. And she was hoping something would happen. And it did. She had her sins forgiven. But look at all the stuff she did. And this was on the feet. Now, if you were there at that time, you would know that you're doing all sorts of walking. Your feet are filthy. And it didn't matter to her. It mattered only that Christ was there. And that's the same with us today. Some of us are going to be fans. Oh, I love Jesus. His teaching is great. Oh, I love Jesus. I get to get out of a hell car free. Oh, he's a wonderful teacher. Oh, I'm glad he saved me. You ask them if he's your Lord, they'll say, oh no, I'm going to do that later. But I'm glad he saved me. Here it is. What are you? Are you a fan? or are you a follower? And I'll tell you now, it will make the entire difference for the rest of your life. Okay, I love you. I will speak to you again tomorrow, and I hope you have a blessed day.